Let me read the question now. A random variable x has a binomial distribution with 5 trials such that the probability of success in each trial is p and the probability of failure in each trial is q. Table 1 shows parts of the probability distribution of x. So this is the table 1. Okay, so let me read the question part A. State the value of probability of x equals to 2 plus with probability of x equals to 3 in fraction form. Okay, for the question part B, hence show that p is equals to 3 over 16q. So this is the oral question. Okay, let us start our discussion. Start with the part A. Okay, whenever you read this question, you should know that the question is actually asking for a binomial concept. Okay, this is about a binomial distribution concept, and then they ask us to find the summation of these two random variable. Okay, binomial discrete. In this case, x equals to 2 plus with x equals to 3. So how are we going to find them? So this is the following values that you are required to find. But then you should take a note, in the table they already gave us the summation of probability of x equals to 0 and x equals to 1, which is 81 over 128. Okay, please be careful whenever you want to read this table, guys. Okay, this is not separate probability. That means if you think that probability x equals 0 is 81 over 128 and probability of x equals to 1 is 81 over 128 separately, that means you're wrong. Okay, these two probabilities are summation of two probabilities together. That's why you have these two tables merged together, form a probability of 81 over 128. Okay, and same concept over here. These two probability of x equals to 4 and x equals to 5 results in 1 over 64. Okay, so to find the probability of x equals to 2 plus with probability of x equals to 3, very simple, guys. Okay, 1, you just minus with these two values. Okay, why 1? Because the summation of all the probabilities in the binomial distribution is 1. Okay, binomial means 2 is either success or failure, 1 or 0. Okay, so from here, to find the A, probability of x equals to 2 plus with probability of x equals to 3 is equals to 1 minus with 81 over 128 minus with 1 over 64. Okay, calculate this. 1 minus 81 over 128 minus 1 over 64. Okay, so from here you get 45 over 128. So this is your answer for the question part A. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, let me underline the solution. Okay, for the question part B, hence show that P is equal to 13 over 16Q. Okay, so from here, to solve the question part B, so my advice to you, try to gather as much information from the question and then you write down in the working over here. Okay, so let us check them. Okay, so from here they mentioned that has a binomial distribution with 5 trials. So from here the number of trials is 5. So let me write here n is equals to 5. Okay, and then the probability of success they mentioned in the letter P. Okay, so probability of success is P, whereas probability of failure, okay, success is P and then probability of failure is Q. So from here Q is equals to Q. Okay, so how are we going to form the equation where P is equals to 13 over 16Q? Okay, very simple. So from here what you're going to do is the equation that we form in the part A, we're going to do the same thing for the part B, and then we're going to add all the variables. Okay, what you're going to do is we're going to apply the binomial distribution formula and then we're going to compare with 45 over 128 with the relative information that given by the question. Okay, so let me write down the working now. So from here we're going to follow the working such that p x equals to 2, probability of x equals to 2 plus with probability of x equals to 3 equals to 45 over 128. Okay, so from here let me write all the relative information. Okay, out of the 5 trials. Okay, so from here you choose 2 of them because x equals to 2, so you choose 2 of them. Okay, probability of success is p. Okay, success, okay, the number is 2 over here. Okay, probability of failure is q. Okay, the power is 5 minus 2, from here you get is 3. Okay, plus with 5 c3, because x equals to 3, so you just write here 3 over here. Okay, so let me just move it down, 5c3. Okay, from here p power of 3. Okay, p is the success. Okay, q is the probability of failure. Okay, 5 minus 3, from here you get is 2. Okay, these two equations you plus them, you should get equals to 45 over 128. Okay, so 5c2 and 5c3 we can calculate them. Okay, so from here 5, where is the c? C. Okay, 5 c2. Okay, you get 10. 5 c3, you also get 10. Okay, so the front coefficient here and here we can replace with 10 respectively. So from here 10 p square times with q cube plus with 10 p cube q square equals to 45 over 128. Okay, so from here we factorize the common term. Okay, we start to factor out 10. Okay, and then we pick the lowest term for p. Okay, in this case is p square. Okay, and then we factor out the lowest term for q, which is q square. Okay, so from here you're only left with okay, so from here, okay, you're only left with q plus p. Is equals to 45 over 128. Okay, but then at the end, okay, you need to show that p is equals to 3 over 16q. But then over here you have q plus p, so we're trying to standardize the equation. So this q we can also equate it to 1 minus p, right? Okay, the probability of failure is also equals to 1 minus probability of success. Okay, so from here 10 p square times with q square is also equals to 1 minus p. Okay, and then plus with p is equals to 45 over 128. Okay, so negative p plus with p you get is 0, so you only left with 1. Okay, so from here 10 p square q square is equals to 45 over 128. Okay, so from here p square q square, so to get p square and q square, you 45 over 128 you divide with 10. So from here p square q square, okay, will be equals to, okay, 45 over 128 you divide with 10. So from here get is 9 over 256. Okay, 9 over 256. Okay, so this p square and q square we can group them together as pq square. Okay, we can rearrange them factor out the square and put it outside, over 9 over 256. Okay, to get PQ, you square root both sides. Okay, square root both sides. So from here you get is 9 over square root 9 over 256. Okay, so from here you get PQ is equals to, okay, let us calculate this. Square root 9 over 256. Okay, you calculate this, you should get 3 over 16. Okay, so from here PQ is equals to 3 over 16. Okay, and since we want to form an equation of P in terms of Q, so to get P is what you do, 3 over 16 you divide with Q. So from here your final answer will be P is equals to 3 over 16Q. So this is your final answer. So let me underline the solution. Okay, so let me scroll to the question. Okay, we have come to the end of the discussion for the SPM 2021 Add Maths Paper 1 question number 12. Okay, if you like this video, make sure that you give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming Add Maths tutorial videos in the future, and make sure that you share this video to your friends. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.